I deserve to have a traditional wife. They want to go be a passport bro. And I'm like, bro, you're fat, you're broke, you don't deserve a traditional wife. You need to level up. The same with
Whoa. Hold on. Why does she leap to the assumption of broke? You can't be a passport bro and be broke. Not saying that they are just banking in a lot of money, but if you're living a semi-global lifestyle, if you're in another country a month out of the year, 2 months out of the year, 3 months out of the year, or more, it's impossible to do that and be broke. So why the assumption of brokenness just because somebody is a passport bro?
the same way they want a traditional girl. The girl, she's gonna be way more traditional back in my country. So trust me, she's not marrying you for love, she's marrying you for your green card. So
Are you against passport bros or?
I understand the fundamentals of it for those who have done everything in life to make sure they are a man.
Whoa, hold on, time out. She's saying that they're not marrying you for love, they're marrying you for a green card. But then she turns right around and proves that American Western women, by and large, are not marrying for love anyway, because she's saying if you've done all these things to prove that you're a man, to show that you're a man, what she's essentially saying is that she would only be interested in you based off what you can do for her. So why criticize the woman overseas for marrying him or wanting to be with him because of what he can do for her when you just said literally in the next sentence that there are pre-qualifiers that a man must accomplish to show what he can do for you before you would even be with him. So it's really the same situation, just worse over here. But how fake is that to call out that they're not really offering love to men over there as if you are?
I understand the fundamentals of it for those who have done everything in life to make sure they are a man. But if you're not a man, I don't think you deserve that, honestly.
So if you haven't done the certain things in life, you don't deserve what you're going to get over there. So she's essentially saying what you're going to get over there is higher quality and premium, and you don't deserve that if you haven't done it. So right there, she's admitting that it's a better product over there. And it's not even a question of deserve. If you can get it, if you can achieve it, then you deserve it. And whether or not you can get it, that depends upon whether or not you have the ability to live a global or semi-global lifestyle where you're traveling, a month or two out of the year. So she's saying you don't deserve it. Like, yeah, those who don't have the ability to get overseas, who don't make enough money to travel like that, yes, they don't deserve it because they haven't accomplished simply enough to go over there and get it. So that's a simple, basic thing. But if you're actually talking to passport bros, brothers who are doing it, then it's not a question of you don't deserve that. Of course, some broke dude that work at Popeyes don't necessarily or have not earned enough to have that option on the table. That's the reason that the broke dude who worked part-time at Popeye's Chicken is not a passport bro. The men who are passport bros are the men who can afford to be so.
If you don't have your life together, what makes you think you know how to appreciate a traditional wife?
Why does she keep defaulting back to not having your life together? If you're broke, you can't be a passport bro. So that shouldn't even be a part of the equation. They're not all rich. They don't all make, they don't even all make $100,000, but you bare minimum got to be making somewhere in that 70, 80, 90,000 range, somewhere in that range to be able to efficiently do it. So it's not even a broke passport bros is not even a thing. That's not something that's on the table. Broke men are not just flying out of the country on a whim. You may find some rare cases, but it's a ridiculous argument on its face.
Some other guy who's living here who's never had an idea of what a male figure is in his life, he's going based off of whatever little content he picks from the internet. He's saying, well, I want a traditional wife, but therefore he doesn't even have
Okay, now she's talking about just a random dude on the internet who watched an Andrew Tate video or something and randomly said, I want a traditional wife. Okay. Random dude on the internet who don't got his life together saying that he's typically corrected by the men when it comes to that. We don't need your help on that one. If you're just talking about random Joe Smo on the internet that need to tighten up or get his stuff together. You're talking about keyboard warriors at that point. You're not talking about passport bros. Because if you're talking about men who are pounding their fist on the table saying, I deserve, but they're living in their mother's, the grandmother's basement or some stuff. Like she's merging Passport Bro and the whole incel online community together. That's essentially what she's doing.
From the internet. He's saying, well, I want a traditional wife, but therefore he doesn't even have like a credit score. He doesn't even have like his life in check. He's still driving the hoopty from high school. But
why does she keep defaulting back to some random broke guy? She's talking about a Passport Bro, a man with a passport who travels, or are you just talking about random Joe Smo broke dude and then applying the concept of a Passport Bro to him? Like, that's the depth of this straw man argument that's being made there.
But you want a traditional girl. Like, what happens when you bring that girl over here? You're going to basically make her a Western woman, and she's going to realize, like, this guy really doesn't have his shit together. Now she's going to cheat on you.
Oh, so you're basically saying she's going to turn into you. That's essentially what that means. Don't go over there where non-Western women are, that she basically just earlier in the video admitted that they were better. You bring her over here to this cesspool, she's going to turn into these women that the Passport Bro is trying to get away from. Like, when they talk about this, they essentially tell on themselves. Don't go over there to get the women. You can get the women from over here, where the culture is so bad and the women are so bad that if you bring her over here, she's going to turn into one of us anyway. So you might as well stay here and suffer. Like, that's what the argument amounts to. You're literally saying that Western women are awful because when that woman gets westernized, she's going to be awful and cheat on you. Like, they shoot their own arguments in the foot when they make an attempt to criticize Passport Bros. I'll never understand all the criticism that Passport Bros get, but it is what it is at this point. But that's all I got. I'm out of here.